Welcome back to Tame Mayhem Live. It's George.
I'm Mauro.
And today you're going to see me audition for Survivor.
And you're going to see me put Icy Hot on my ball sack.
That's one way to get off.
Yeah,
You're not the first person to do it.
We're gonna get kicked off immediately of Instagram Live, like.
Right? Hey, but you'll be able to flash it for at least a second or two before they do it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Get ready to see
It'd
my ball
be
sack.
Nutsack Gate this time around, 2020.
God,
that's what I'm voting for. Nutsack Gate.
Nutsack Gate. Hell yeah, brother.
Anyways, today, so we asked you guys which animal you would like to be the most, and which one you would least like to be. There's a lot of contradicting answers, I'd say.
Yeah, there's a lot
of different sides of like
the argument there. But I mean, find out. We'll see which one we make sense of it. Like,
so our first one is from @RileyKs on Instagram, and so she would like to be any sea creature, really. So some are like a manta ray or some stuff like that. I guess a manatee would be one too.
I would say that's a pretty cool one, except fuck manta rays because they killed Steve Irwin.
Right. Fuck the one manta ray. Fuck that one manta ray. The rest of them are kind of cool.
Fuck the whole crew. It's on site with every single manta ray. I got kicked out of the petting zoo.
We knew it was deadly before he died. I don't know why. It should be on site in general.
It should be on site in general. Yeah.
Me and a crocodile. You never want to say that. Hey, does that count as a sea creature? A crocodile?
Saltwater crocodiles.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And they're bigger. They're fucking bigger than the swamp ones.
So what's more sea creature, an alligator or a crocodile?
I
don't know the difference.
I don't know either. Who cares?
Alligator, because it sounds more badass, in my opinion.
Saltwater alligator, yeah.
And it comes first, alphabetically.
SSA. So. That's like, isn't that the British Special Forces?
I don't know.
SAS is theirs.
Oh, SAS. Sassafras.
Yeah, America's is ASS.
Anyways, so Riley would hate to be a bird, any type of bird, just because they're annoying.
Yeah, no good.
I get this one.
She said no good reason, and yeah, we touched on it. We said that how loud and horny George's birds are. They're always having disputes and shit.
Not my personal birds, but the one in the neighborhood.
The neighborhood birds, yeah.
But at the same time, it's like not all birds are like that, because think about it. An annoying eagle is just an eagle you don't want to fuck with. Versus, an annoying pigeon is, an annoying pigeon. Just that.
But I mean, I think birds are cool. I recently caught a bird on accident.
Whoa. You can't just accidentally catch a bird. What do you mean? Did you have your window open?
No, the poor little guy, he was wounded, and we found him by the cages that we keep our kind of like corral at our fucking zoo that we have in my backyard. But he was just laying there, and we were like, "Oh, little guy!" So we picked him up and
nursed him back to health. That's not accidentally catching one. That's purposely catching one. Are you gonna eat it whenever it's grown up?
No, ew.
Why not?
Bird flu.
Get it tested.
I want to make sure it's okay to eat this fucking roadkill.
Yeah, right.
Fuck out of here.
It's not roadkill if you nursed it back to health. At that point, it's domesticated. I don't know what type of bird it is. Domesticated robin. Grilled robin.
We got a condom. We have a comment from Madeline Markham that says birds are evil. Yeah, there's the whole bird.
For most parts.
There's that bird movie. What was Bird Pandemic or something?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
Anyway, birds, they shit on your car. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck birds.
Like, the grass is like 2 feet away, and then it's always on the cars.
Somehow they just fucking do that.
Yeah, where do they get off?
Right.
I agree. Birds are evil.
Yeah. Another one that we got is from @BreathingWaterfalls on Instagram. She would want to be a house cat.
All right.
Absolutely, because they don't do shit. They just fucking sleep all day.
I can't tell you how many times I look at my own cats and I'm like, what I'd give to just trade places for a day.
I know.
Just a literal day.
You lazy bitch.
Yeah,
like, I mean, maybe if you like that, maybe we should turn that into a movie. The owner and the cat switch places.
That's a shaggy dog.
Fuck, but with a cat. But with a cat, though. A dog is different.
Not really. I mean, they're both pets.
Yeah, but one's a lazy bastard. The other one does shit,
No, but you're right, because the hardest part of my cat's existence is them not getting fed overnight.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, if you forget to feed your cat, they will turn your life into a fucking nightmare.
But I mean, that's it. I mean, they get all the petting, they still get fed, and wet food at that. So it's like they're living a pampered life. Literally, the only thing they have to bitch about is us not waking up at 4 a.m. to feed them.
I know, right?
That's it.
Like, hey, I'm hungry right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, it's 3 a.m.
I know, right?
Don't care. Feed
Fat
me.
bitch. Like, come on. You need to take a break. Why don't you sleep like everyone else?
Exactly. I've been sleeping all day. I don't know why you guys are mad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you basically get treated like royalty. So, fuck yeah, I'd be a cat.
For sure.
Hell yeah. But the one thing she would absolutely hate to be is any kind of fish.
Right.
Like a domesticated fish, like a goldfish, or like a fish in the wild.
Or a manta ray.
Or a manta ray, you guess. Any sea creature. Because, I mean, she's... Because her reasoning was that you live an isolated life, basically, and you're always, like, threatened to be eaten by something bigger than you.
Right. That's a good point.
Yeah. Unless you're, like, a fish that's, like, in a school of fish, but...
I mean, are sharks fish? Because if so, then, I mean, if you're a shark, then you're the apex.
That's the apex that we know of.
I guess.
Ocean's fucking huge, so we don't know.
The Kraken is like secretly like coming up at night to get the sharks.
Yeah.
I don't know. If that's the case, I want to be the Kraken.
Exactly, absolutely. Like if I was the biggest motherfucker down there, why not get to explore Atlantis and stuff?
Or explore Atlantis.
I would assume that it's down there somewhere.
So our next one is from @sarah.coker on Instagram, and she would want to be a frog. No apparent reason, but
frogs are cute.
I get that one, dude. They're fast.
Yeah, right? I mean, yeah. If you're like a poison dart frog, no one can fuck with you.
Oh, those would be the best to be. I didn't even think of those. I was just thinking of just like the ones you see every 2 seconds.
Yeah, because they're cool to look at, but like, if you touch them, you fucking die. So they're they're fucking immune.
I remember as a kid, I would always be reading those little booklets that had them, and I would think the same thing. I think with my cats now. I'm like, man, if I was that frog, it's like I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, you do whatever the fuck you want.
And I turn to the next page and it's like near extinct. I'm like, how?
How you
literally made of poison?
Yeah, you're made of poison.
And they're bright. You think? Oh my god. I don't know.
They'd be like, hey, this is bright red. Don't eat this.
Does that make the frogs stupid or the animals that eat them stupid? Or both?
Well, they're going extinct, so I guess they're kind of dumb. So
yeah.
I mean, they have to be.
You kind of have to be dumb to go extinct.
Yeah. Stupid animals.
Yeah, except if it's an asteroid. That's why the dinosaurs are still the smartest ones.
I'd say. I mean, we don't know. We don't even know what the fuck they look like. We just got their skeletons.
Well, it's my opinion.
Fuck it. Why not, I guess.
Anyways, she would also hate to be a clam.
Understandable.
Oh, I get that one.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
most people say they don't even taste good.
Yeah, they taste like ass.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you...
They look ugly. Like, I mean, it's just like a fucking shell?
It's a shell and then some fucking...
mucus.
Something. Yeah, whatever the hell it is. I don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
would also hate to be that too. But I barely know anything about the clam.
Exactly. I don't know.
I mean, besides that it exists and it's ugly and it's weird.
Yeah. And plus, we don't know how big they get. Could be one of those giant clams from like SpongeBob.
What if there's like a giant clam buried underneath sand in like the Pacific Ocean?
Yeah.
It's like all one big clam.
The tectonic plates is actually the clam shell.
God. The Mariana Trench is a big clam with its mouth still open.
Yeah, it's just like taking thousands of years for them to close. And that's our new headcanon.
Yeah. Mariana Trench is the Mariana clam.
Yeah, the Mariana. It's actually just one big clam.
Yeah.
It's funny. Oh my god. And another one that we got on Instagram is from @Madeline Markham. She would want to be a cat because it's a laid back job to have. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Your one job I guess is to look cute and
the other job is to get pet.
Yeah, and fuck it, you're probably completing both quotas.
There's like 99% of cats that I've seen are also dicks whenever they don't get pet as well. So, I mean, it's like that's acceptable behavior at this point. You know what I mean? It's just your cat being a cat. It's like, so your cat gets fed all the time and pampered, and it can be a dick, and it gets every single get out of jail free card known to man.
Exactly.
I mean, that has to be the best thing ever.
Absolutely. There's no consequences.
I feel like you punish dogs way more than you punish cats.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's partly because cats are way faster.
Yeah, cats are just agile.
Yeah, the only thing you can do is just like abstain feeding them, but at that point, that's torture. Yeah, there's little you can do.
Even then, you can like pat them on the nose and like, hey, don't do that.
Right? Cats don't listen. I mean, you can make a dog listen. You can tell it no. You can show it what it did, but you No, cats are evil.
Yeah, cats have figured it fucking out. No, we know
Yeah.
why cats have survived this long.
Exactly.
But and one thing she would absolutely hate to be is any bug because they can die very easily. And that is
Agreed.
very true.
Agreed. Any sort, like a fly, ant, even like the bigger bugs, like spiders, praying mantis. I mean, come on. So many, like literally everything else is bigger than you.
I know.
It's a miracle you survive a week.
You annoy
Right?
the wrong thing, that's your death.
Yeah. They have to roll over on you, just stomp you, or they have to just drown you. It's not that hard either.
It really isn't. And plus, I mean, your lifespan's fucking 30 seconds anyway. So what the
For
fuck?
real.
What the fuck are you gonna do in those 30 seconds?
Did you ever have like a anthill that was kind of like in your backyard that you
Yeah.
would like continuously torture?
No.
I mean, like, what I mean by continuously torture is that, like, for instance, what I'm talking about is outside my house there was some pavement, like squares, and so then there would be this anthill that comes up, and so we would repeatedly destroy it because it's like, this isn't where you belong. And so they would keep rebuilding it there, and it's like,
That's resistance.
Play stupid games.
That's
like,
resistance.
It takes me 2 seconds to flood your thing, and it takes you a day to do it. So I don't know. Like, I'm not losing here.
It's the message that they're sending to you.
Yeah, but if I strike back every time, that's a stronger message, in my opinion. Yeah.
I mean, did you eventually give up or?
No, I don't. No, I don't recall ever giving up. Like I said, I mean, it took like 2 seconds to turn on the faucet and just flood it instantly, turn it off, and just watch him scramble. I'm surprised though that the queen never died. Obviously, like,
Well, yeah.
what, that bitch was in there somewhere. The hell? You telling me I didn't put the water in there? The water was coming out.
Dude,
Where was she, dude? She was in this like bunker. I swear, like 20 feet away or something.
Totally unrelated, but one thing I just remembered is that on the subject of queens, it said the reason Queen Elizabeth hasn't died is because she doesn't want to face Diana. I thought that was the funniest shit ever.
I love how you go from Queen Ants
To
Queen
Queen-
Elizabeth.
I can go from the queen to Beyonce because she's a fucking queen.
That's fucked up. That's a fucked up joke, by the way.
Yeah, but I was like, oh damn.
A comment we got from Madeline Markham is also bugs always seem to be on the clock. That one too. Annoying as shit.
Yeah,
And
you
it goes
just
back
live
to
to work.
annoying the wrong things,
Yeah, you
Like-
live to work,
right? Like a spider that shows up. I mean, like in your garage. I mean, any time of day, you're gonna stomp the fucker. You know what I mean? At the very least, you're gonna see its way out.
Yeah, if you build your web in the wrong place, you're fucked. You have to hide in like the shadows and shit.
And then they keep doing it. Like, I just don't get it. They're asking for it. People who feel bad about killing bugs and insects, it's like, I mean, those are trespassers.
Trespassers.
You think the law gives you, those breaks? They don't. Spoiler alert.
Jesus Christ.
No, man. If it's your property, you need to defend it and protect it. Otherwise, you're just gonna bring other.
You just
animal,
killed your
insect
roommate. I
ass
think spiders
buggies.
are good roommates because they kill everything else. I'm like, all right, you're doing your bit.
No, because I don't want them to get all over my food. I don't want them to get on
They're
the.
not gonna get on your food.
Oh, they might. You never know. You don't know that.
Oh, they're spiders. Fuck them. Their food is the things they kill. So
I guess.
that's their rent and their
No, dude. I hate it. Well, I remember one time recently there was like 4 spiders within the span of like an hour. It was like,
Jesus.
yeah, I felt like a war zone.
that's an invasion.
Yeah, seriously. There was one trapped underneath a
There's
jar.
one-
There was one trapped underneath a jar, and we sprayed Raid and like Ortho Defense like right outside it, and then we moved the jar.
That seems inhumane to me. You should have just stomped it right
See,
there,
at the
man.
same
Quick
thing,
and
I mean,
painless.
it was a quick fucker. It's like I was out of options. We were out of options at that point, so we were like, I mean, I guess we'll try this poison thing, see if it kills it instantly. And whenever it didn't, that's when I started to feel bad. It started to curl up, and then it kept moving
Aw.
again. And then I'm like, okay, so since it's not an instant death, this is gonna be some painful shit. And at the same time, we were all too scared to lift the jar.
Fucking murderer.
Yeah, and so
You're a murderer.
eventually we did because it was so debilitated, and then you stomp on it.
Yeah,
But that was equivalent to
this is George just admitting to a war crime.
yeah, exactly.
You just admitted to a war crime on camera. Congratulations, George.
It's definitely the most creative way I ever thought to kill a spider instantly. That failed. I'm
Terrible.
I will say this. I won't even say I felt terrible, but there was a shorter way to do it.
Yeah, you're like, damn. Damn.
Either way, that spider was in the wrong place, and it knew it. All right, it knew it. and I don't want to hear any other argument,
It's
right?
a spider. What the fuck?
It saw what happened because it was one of the last ones to be killed. It saw what happened to everyone else.
Oh,
You're telling me
okay.
it still had the balls? It still had the balls.
At that point, what does he got to lose? He's like, fuck it, I'm going out fighting.
Fuck it, I'm going out fighting. Even though there's pretty much like we're undefeated. I mean,
I don't know, man.
How does he think he's gonna get any of us?
Man.
Right? There's 2 cats, a dog, 3 humans. Like you're outnumbered, buddy.
In the grand scheme of things, I mean, how many spiders have killed people? So,
I don't know. I
widows,
feel like I used to
brown
know this
recluse.
number when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I was
you
so
look like the
scared
type
of
of kid.
spiders.
Yeah, you look like the type of kid to fucking memorize that.
Because I was so scared of spiders as a kid, and you can't blame me for that one.
So you're just like you're basically what you're telling me is that you're like bullying the bully. They bullied you as a kid, so you're like, fuck it.
Now I'm in a position of power,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now I get to just like use raid at my dispense. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep a jar full of it, and I'm gonna like pick up bugs and put them in it, and
You're a
then seal the
psychopath.
jar.
You're a psychopath.
I'm not gonna do that. That's the same. That's what you're making me out to be.
Sounds like it is.
Listen, I acknowledge that the whole raid and ortho thing was fucked up, but at the same time, he had it coming.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Obviously, I would do it different next time, but
Okay.
I'm not regretting anything.
Yeah. Get the chancla next time. It's gonna be
Get
so
the
much-
chancla next
It's gonna
time.
be so much easier.
I'm gonna get a tail. I'm gonna get like a whip.
Oh Jesus.
That'd be a great way to kill flies.
That'd be fucking impressive.
Yeah. Anyway, so our next one is from @I'mHanW on Instagram, and she would want to be a corgi or a blobfish. Solid options.
I'd go with corgi. So.
Me too.
I mean, personally, because just blobfish are funny looking.
Yeah. I mean, it's way more entertaining to look at them. I feel than to be one.
I don't know, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I thought you were gonna say they're more entertaining than the corgis. Like I was about to say, nah.
No.
Corgis are
Yeah,
adorable.
Yeah, I could watch a corgi do anything, even like kill something else, and I'd be like, how cute. It's a corgi.
It's a little because there's the stubby legs. You know?
Yeah, I know, right? They're just skipping all over the place.
I know, they're
Just,
always- they're
they look
fluffy
like
as
they're late
hell.
for a meeting.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's
I
so
love it.
adorable.
A blobfish is just is exactly that.
It's just ugly.
Yeah, you pretty much get what you pay for right there.
Yeah. So I mean, nobody will probably want to eat you because you're a blobfish.
I don't know. I feel like there's a high death ratio. You can't defend yourself. I feel. Or
Well, nobody's gonna
escape.
nobody's gonna see the pile of fucking lard just floating. They're
Yeah.
gonna be like, that looks appetizing.
Those are
They'll probably
equivalent
pass.
to like fast food in the Sea Kingdom.
Yeah, shit, we gotta get blobfish again.
Oh, blobfish tonight, man. Slows me down. Anyways, she would hate to be a blind deep sea shark.
Yeah.
And the specificity with this one, man.
I mean, either way, you're not gonna be able to see shit. So, because you're
Right.
like deep sea, there's no fucking light. So.
See, here's the thing. I think I would want to be a blind deep sea shark. It's like we said earlier, the shark is pretty much apex predator, of course, that we know of. But I mean, come on, a shark, there's not much that's killing that.
Imagine, all right, in that case, George, imagine you blind in a dark ass mall, just walking around, just trying to see what you bump into. That's the life of a deep sea sharkfish or whatever the hell.
Yeah, I mean, but they also have heightened senses, like smell and hearing, and
Maybe.
so if
don't
I had
know.
like the ultra heightened senses or like equivalent to they do to be able to locate stuff, then
It's a good comment.
So Madeline Markham said you wouldn't even get the joy of knowing you're a shark because you're blind.
It's true.
Seriously,
You
yeah.
don't know how badass you are.
For real.
Jeez, that actually sucks, man.
At that point, I feel like if you saw yourself, like if that ever made it up to any sort of like light, and like it somehow saw itself, it'd be like, yeah,
What the
you know?
fuck? Is Yo, I'm pretty cool. Yeah.
I feel like it'd be scared of itself. Honestly.
Probably because we're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that? Is that what I look like? Ew.
Starting shark rehab over here.
Gross. Yeah. You should get a shot though. So another one that we got, it's David on Instagram. His is he would want to be a donkey. Just for the dick.
Alrighty. I
mean,
don't remember Donkey from Shrek, being hung.
But I mean, he bagged a dragon, so you know he was bagging. He bagged a dragon, so you know he was bagging.
The bar. It's a
Bar
bar and a half right
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Anyways, donkey for the dick. I feel like there's other reasons to be a donkey too, right? I feel
Why not
like,
just be a
they're
horse
pretty
at that
agile,
point?
or like but they feel like maybe not agile, but they can like last longer than horses, maybe, or tougher than horses.
I guess.
I feel like there's some sort of like appealing quality to a donkey.
Yeah, why would you be an ass when you could be a stallion? You know, I would rather be a stallion.
Well, because like
live fast, die
horses.
fast.
I guess the die fast part is right. I was about to say
fast, die
horses
fast.
live for like 2 seconds. If something happens to them, they gotta
Put
kill
them down. Yeah.
I know, right? How do horses in the wild do it? Do you think they euthanize each other?
You're like, well,
The whole pack,
probably.
the whole pack like tramples them to make it a quick death for
Or
them.
maybe they
Like, see you later, and then they're just like 20 horses running over this one horse.
If they liked you, if they didn't like you, they would just run off and let you like suffer, like starve and shit.
That would be painful as fuck.
Yeah,
or do you
it would
think
be.
they drag you to the water and drown you?
Jesus, are horses able to do that? I don't think so.
Yeah, they feel like they could kick you.
I
They
feel
got
like
strong.
yeah, they'll
legs.
kick you, but I don't feel like they'll fucking drown you. You know.
Hey, we don't know, man. I've never lived with horse. I want to see a horse survivor.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't know
my
why I'm
God.
thinking of that right now. I'm sorry, guys.
We'll fix that later. But he would hate to be a shrimp though, and I guess I get it. I mean, you're in high demand. People, if you end up in a farm, like you're gonna live a shitty life.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
You're
a
tiny.
shrimp.
sea bugs.
Shrimps are delicious, though.
Sea
I
bugs.
mean, wouldn't you want to know that you're kind of I don't know if I'd say badass animal, but you're commonly recognized, you're world renowned, and if prepared right, you can be someone's favorite meal. Shrimp's not that bad.
Yeah, but are you gonna be dead? I guess
Yeah.
it's for them. It's the quality of life, not the legacy that they live.
Right.
that
I
they
wonder how. I
leave.
don't know how wild shrimp live. You know what I mean?
I
I
don't
wish I
either.
knew more about them. I feel like they very like communal. I guess I guess like school of fish.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know, man. Shrimp. I'm just going back to the fact that they're delicious.
Yeah.
I love shrimp. So yeah, I would love to be one.
It's one of like the only fucking seafood thing I'll eat is
Right.
shrimp, and that's very rare. I have to be in the mood for that.
You like your shrimp rare?
Rare shrimp, please.
I feel like shrimp is the most chickeny fish.
I'd say so.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm glad you said yes.
Everybody-
otherwise I
everybody
would've
sa-
died
ev-
on this hill. Alone.
Everybody says tuna. I'd say nah. Tuna has a distinct
No
taste.
way. It's gotta be shrimp.
Yeah, it's shrimp.
You fry that shit, barely can tell. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. Damn, I'm hungry now.
So our next one is from Sarah Sizemore on Instagram, and she would want to be an eagle because they can fly.
It's a good choice.
I feel like that's a roundabout way of saying that, though. Any bird can fly. If you want to be an eagle, it's because you don't want to be fucked with.
Yeah, exactly. You just want to fucking like. I am the biggest fucking bird anybody has ever seen. I have a
Yeah.
wingspan of 6 feet.
It's because you
taller than
want the
me.
flex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, eagles are pretty much the apex. They eat like small mammals, don't they?
Yeah, they eat fucking like
Like
rodents
baby
and
deer.
shit. No, I don't
too,
think
right?
that's right. I don't think they fucking pick
I
those
feel
up.
like that there's a bird out there that eats baby deer. Like we'll try to catch
Fucking
them.
pterodactyl? Like what the fuck are you thinking about?
I wish. No.
Hell
maybe.
no.
You think pterodactyls would go for us? I don't
Pterodactyl?
think they would.
No, yeah. I feel like
We move too fast.
yeah. Maybe not even that. Maybe we're just like, hey, I'm louder than you. Get away
You
from
don't think
me.
you could get a pterodactyl with a baseball bat if you know it's coming at you?
Oh yeah, if it's coming at me, it's gonna be easy hit. It's
See,
like
that's why
fucking
I don't
6
think
feet
they'd
tall.
go after us. Is because they dive bomb, and I feel like you can either strafe, sprint, or start swinging,
Yeah,
and then it's not good for anyone.
yeah,
You're just wasting everyone's time at that point.
yeah.
I
But
wonder if pterodactyl tasted as good though.
yeah, but I mean, I guess in one benefit about being an eagle and having such a big ass wingspan, you're
Yeah.
also able to fly bigger distances.
Yes,
So
that's
like,
true.
imagine like a little bird, being a little bird, which I mean, I'd say it's be pretty cool.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
like maybe like a woodpecker,
Yeah, but you have to stay like within a certain area because your little
Yeah.
wings can't go that far.
for
Like,
sure.
Big ass eagle, fucking gone.
I feel like, but eagles are they're I feel like they're specifically kind of poached, but it's also like highly illegal to do it now. But
yeah.
at the same time, I feel like they were endangered, right?
It's
at
a
some point.
illegal.
Illegal crime. Oh man.
A sick eagle, that's illegal.
Illegal.
You better get that bird and save its life. That's
But
stupid.
anyway, she would hate to be a deer because they get hunted a lot. That I understand.
Yeah, I mean they're obviously not in threat of extinction because
Right.
you always see fucking
Yeah, and it's controlled. You always got seasons and the whole wildlife and protection people.
Yeah,
But I mean, whenever you're in season, it's fair game.
It's
You never know when your
scary.
life's gonna end.
Yeah.
You don't even know about the seasons. No one warns the deer. No one warns the
Well,
animals.
with that being said, do you think like, let's say the deer, first hunting season, they were in that place, and then they decided to move, wherever the hell for winter or whatever. Whenever I don't know deer season.
Yeah.
So they go for winter, and then they come back like, oh shit, everybody's dead. Like, you think those people, those deer people, they reproduce and they produce. They carry on that tradition of going like, hey, we should probably head up to this because sometimes.
Right. I feel like hunters obviously would know exactly where they go. I mean, the hunters are always one step ahead because they can track them and stuff.
Well, there's some places that like they reserve a certain area, like, hey, you can't hunt in this area. Only this area is fair game.
Right. And so I think what happens is two things. I think one is that every so often they can redo their hunting zones to include some parts and not include others.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe include half of that new portion that they live to. But also, I think deer are too stupid to
realize patterns.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think they're that smart to be like, hey, maybe we should avoid this area.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just they're stupid.
Deer
being deer.
Yeah, those deer people.
Those deer people.
Awesome. Another one that we got on Instagram was from @Amy Hofeld. She would want to be a dolphin because she loves the ocean.
Dolphins are pretty sick.
They're smart.
From what I hear, they're intelligent as fuck.
Yeah, they
have their own language.
They get high by passing like the puffer fish around.
Yeah.
So yeah, fucking dolphin life sounds like living a frat life.
For real.
Because everybody loves you. Yeah, you're well connected because you're always in a pod.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do people abuse dolphins? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Dolphin abuse?
Yeah, people will fucking SeaWorld. Fuck SeaWorld.
See, that goes back to the deer thing, too. Because, if you're being exploited a lot, then it's also a huge gamble just existing.
Yeah.
It's tough.
And then in some places, they're actually hunted. So
right.
You're not completely safe, but I mean, for the most part, you're...
I mean, as far as, as circle of life goes, that's one thing. But when people are purposely exploiting you and kidnapping you and not giving a fuck... That's scary shit right there.
Another great comment by Madeline Markham. Dolphins fuck people. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So even if
that's a bonus if you're a dolphin. Some
dolphins get more game than some humans.
Oh, absolutely.
It's sad to say it, but it happens.
They have sex for fun because they're dolphins. They're like, yeah, we were smart enough to like, hey, this kind of feels awesome.
Those are some weird ass fish. Maybe we didn't evolve from the apes. Maybe it was from the dolphins.
Fuck, maybe. Who knows?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Everything's a theory, so
everything's a theory. No one was actually there.
No one was actually there. But for the most part, I mean, yeah. Dolphins are a really good, solid option. People don't fuck with you,
I mean, they do fuck with you.
Everyone loves dolphins, yeah. But one thing she would hate to be is any animal that's widely consumed. So, like chicken, beef.
Yeah. Dolphin.
But
consumed for entertainment.
Yeah. Maybe pig if you want to go into law enforcement. Yeah, that's a horrible life to live. I feel like.
Yeah.
Especially like chicken farms and shit.
Right. Again, that goes back to the whole deer thing too. Just you don't want to be targeted. You don't want to be wanted. That's why it's like no one wants to fuck with the dart frogs.
Right. Yeah.
No one.
Yeah.
People love chicken.
People love chicken. Yeah.
Even if you're close to chicken. People will eat some birds, like ducks and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's dangerous being a lot of animals. So animals that aren't widely consumed. I mean the dinosaur.
Yeah. Yeah. The velociraptor eventually turned into the chicken.
Oh no, I'm trying to think of an animal. I mean, people don't really eat. We eat everything, bro. Like sea urchins.
Yeah, we fucking ate one bat and look where we are now.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
We decide to I want to eat whatever the fuck I can get my hands on.
Right. But I don't think you're really safe as an animal. Something's gonna someone. I would even go as far as to say a human will eat you, no matter what.
Yeah, something's gonna try to eat you.
So disgusting. Our next one is from @HeyWhat'sMatto on Instagram, and she would want to be a bird for 2 reasons: for flying and shit, and that's actual flying and for actual shitting.
Yeah. Because I mean, yeah, you don't have those muscles to like. Oh, I gotta hold it in. You just like
Yeah.
But I feel like they're targeting. They know to target cars. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like their freaking
They're
poop has
evolving.
magnet in it or something.
It's got a light iron.
Yeah, it's like heat seeking.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, they always seem to fucking have a dead eye on your car nowadays.
But no, birds are obviously pretty popular. Yeah, I would say at the end of the day, I think I would want to be a bird. If I was given the option for a day to be a bird, yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know?
Just fly. Just fucking fly, man.
Just fly all day. But anyways, she would hate to be a rhino because they're ugly and they're almost extinct. Yeah, word.
But I mean,
I don't know about the ugly part.
Yeah, I think they're cute.
Cute in their own sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're
like
big.
The hippo, I think, is kind of cute in its own way. I wouldn't call it the most beautiful or majestic animal.
Yeah,
it's a cute animal though. Same thing as rhinos. They're trying their best, man. What the hell?
Yeah, no, they're just living life, man.
Yeah, no, it's not like they're competing in pageants. Fuck.
It's like, man,
you don't gotta call them ugly.
They're robust as hell. Yeah, they're like mountain people, man.
For real, you don't want to fuck with them either. So I mean,
yeah, you're just like, yeah, that's big as shit. I don't want to mess with that. It has a fucking murder stabbing weapon on the front of its nose, but it's also pretty cute.
Yeah, don't let the rhinos hear this. They're gonna get furious.
The one rhino that's left.
Yeah. The two that have like security guards following it all the time.
Another one that we got on Instagram is from @nicholas.manning01. He would want to be a ferret because they're spastic. Yeah, ferrets are cute. I'd say so.
Right.
It's another pampered
said they're
life.
spastic just like him. So.
Oh. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Ferrets are chill.
Yeah, I'd say
people have them as pets. So
exactly. They're just as pampered as cats.
Yeah.
So. But the one thing I did hear is that their intestines like can twist up super easy and get clogged super easy.
What?
Because they're so long and they're so small.
Yeah,
so
ferrets kind of seem like bitches.
Yeah,
seem like cats with more maintenance.
It's like ferrets are the asthma kid.
I feel like having ferrets as pets was like a trend.
Yeah,
like 10 years
absolutely.
Ago.
Yeah, everybody that I know that's had a ferret has loved it, but unfortunately it's died.
Well, yeah. How long did it even live?
Nobody's ever found out. It's always something with a ferret that ends up killing itself, or the body design, the architecture of it.
Right?
Of a ferret.
Yeah, they need to update the ferret.
Yeah.
Real fast. They need to release a patch because this ferret dying shit is not the move.
Yeah, honestly,
it's a mess every single time.
Ripperino, am I right? But one animal he would hate to be is an owl because they're pricks, and one day they'll say, "Who cares?" And I would like to be an owl because an owl's fucking huge.
Yeah, owls are huge. I would agree with the fact that owls are pricks. I feel like because they always hide under barns and farms and like decks and any structure that has some sort of space underneath.
And they're always telling you your art's fake.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people will get that joke.
But I don't know. I feel like an owl would be. I mean, they can eat small rodents. They're on that level.
They're big as fuck.
They're on the level as the eagle, kind of.
Yeah.
Not as big, but they would lose a fight. But owls can still hold their own. I feel.
Absolutely.
And their heads can turn so fucking
And that's an advantage. You can see behind you whenever you're like, oh shit.
I wish I could do that. I can't tell you how many times as a kid I tried to do that.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe if I just do it every day, I'll be able to
eventually do that.
Yeah, get at least a 260-degree angle.
Right. Right. But no, fuck that. The owl that made me fall in love with owls, I guess, is the owl from Fox and the Hound.
Big Mama. Remember.
Big Mama.
All I can think of is the owl from the Tootsie Pop commercials.
He's cool.
He's all right. He kind of seemed like a
narcissistic bitch.
Yeah, he kind of seemed like a dick.
Yeah, right.
A 1, a 2,
a 3. And then you just bit the fucking kid.
It's not your fucking lollipop, asshole.
No, thanks, dick. Hell? Thanks, dickhead.
He just asked you how many licks it took. He didn't want you to eat the whole goddamn thing.
I know, but cool.
God damn, yeah. Yeah, owls are pricks. Fuck them. God damn it. Now I'm mad. So our next one we got was from @RennieSucks on Instagram. And she would want to be a polar bear because nobody messes with them and she loves the cold weather. False.
First of all, ice caps are melting. Yeah. Everybody's fucking with your environment, but I guess whenever it's fucking you with you on a global scale.
Right.
But communally, I feel like polar bears, nobody fucks with them.
Right? I feel like it's a lot harder to hunt them than like, the regular bears. So
Absolutely.
And then also you're a bear, so you're kind of the apex of your environment.
Oh, automatically.
All the documentaries I saw though, it's just like they have a hard fucking life to survive.
Yeah.
And so that's why I wouldn't want to be a polar bear. Because it just seems like so tough.
Yeah, they're tough
and
as
then
shit.
If you're a mama and you have like your kids and you have to keep them fed and yourself, oh my god, forget it.
God.
That's a sob story waiting to happen.
That's a single mother in New York type story.
Yeah, trying to make it by with a bar back job in Manhattan.
Yeah.
And your babysitter always calls in, so you can't. Oh no, this is bad. I feel for.
I respect polar bears. Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to them.
Right.
Shout
out to polar bears. Come on the show.
Fight the good fight.
But she would hate to be a dog, and it's because one day she might be a police dog against her will.
Yeah, don't do that.
Dogs don't sign anything for this.
Exactly. They're just like indoctrinated,
right? Maybe that's why they'd be barking all the goddamn time.
I know.
At first, you know what I mean?
Imagine being born to be super obviously because the way dogs are bred, they're already born to be super like.
They're type A.
They're type A. They're like super enthusiastic and to be super friendly to everything, and then imagine having like, hey, you know that natural feeling? Don't do that. We want you to be fucking awful.
Imagine fucking being born and being adopted and having a home, and then it's like, all right, go to your 9 to 5. What?
No, right?
That's the worst deal ever. You're giving this dog a job?
It's like, dog, I just opened my eyes. Can I
like for real? You're gonna make this dog work, and you're gonna get mad at it when it doesn't want to work?
Exactly.
That's a fucking animal.
Exactly. They were like, this puppy got fired because it's too nice. I'm like, good.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing?
Right? No, dude. If you're gonna hire police dogs, they better be DAWG. None of this DOG shit.
Exactly. First of all, I don't think we should be using dogs. If you can't smell it, don't prosecute it.
Yeah.
First of all.
Honestly.
If you can't find it, oh well,
I guess. Me. I don't know. Though my only argument is bomb residue. Dogs are used for that. Oh, yeah.
Well, all right. Well, that's special forces. That they should already use the already indoctrinated police dogs.
Why don't we breed big nose? Why don't we breed like super nose guys?
Yeah, why don't we take those dogs?
You know how some people like. Why don't we get the people who can smell the differences between wines and get them to be the new police dogs?
That's what I'm saying. Or fucking bomb residue. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you're gonna person would make a better decision than a dog. You know?
If you're gonna act like you can smell the difference between France or Spanish grapes, you deserve.
Guess what? You just got hired for the TSA. You just got hired as TSA. You better start smelling bomb residue or some shit. And if it smells like weed, you let it pass.
It smells like weed, you let it pass.
Like, oh, this person's on vacation. Hell yeah.
Word.
That's just me though. But another one that we got was from @Lane ___ Baldridge. He said that he would want to be Diego the giant tortoise. Mostly because it was Diego's sole mission on Earth to fuck. Like he was chosen to breed his species back from the brink. All and he did it. Now he's retired.
Good job,
Good for Diego.
Good job, Diego. Which species was it? Do you know?
Oh, it's a giant ass tortoise.
The giant ass tortoise species.
The giant ass tortoise is fucking huge. I thought it was Bowser when I first saw the picture. I was like, God damn. But yeah, he did that.
Diego looked out. Diego was like the 40-year-old virgin until he became the last male.
And then he was like, whoa, cool.
Yeah, for real.
God damn it, he did not disappoint. He brought his species back.
Yeah, good for that man. He is like pretty much the great-great-great-great-grandfather of all the fucking tortoises, right?
I know. That's their version of Jesus.
Exactly. Well, I don't know about that.
Well, it was like, this man's literally...
He's the dolphin of that tortoise species now. They're all coming from him.
Yeah, it's fucking hell. Good for him. That must have been a good life. He's still alive. That's the thing.
How long ago was that?
It was all right, first of all, he's fucking old. By human standards, he's fucking old. But for him, he's probably like, oh, yeah, that was just my 20s. You know?
Yeah.
I just fucked my species back into his existence. And now he's like, oh... I'm like 40, he's like, I'm going to start settling down now.
It's an absolute sex god.
What a fucking legend.
Are tortoises monogamous?
Fuck, I wish I knew. Probably not, because, he literally fucked his way back into... So,
I feel like if you have no choice, though.
Yeah, plus they lay eggs, so they're just like, and then...
Oh, they lay eggs? I don't know why. I didn't know that,
Yeah.
but it makes sense.
Yeah. Just a little fun fact, I guess.
Got a little litter of tortoises. It's fun.
Disgusting.
Alrighty, guys. That's the live stream. If you want to hear your questions, comments, or responses, be sure to follow the show at Tame Mayhem on Twitter or Instagram, or at _George Richard.
Or at Mauro Romero 02.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you guys for listening. Love you guys. Bye.